What's going on today, guys? I'm going to be installing some Perry Parts bump stops on my 2020 Colorado front and rear. As you can see, that's my OEM one there. This one is the new one, and it's from a company called Perry Parts, as I mentioned, who are new to the Colorado and Canyon segment. They've made these bump stops for Lexus, Toyota Tacomas, 4Runners, and a few other vehicles. So be sure to check them out. I'll leave a link in the description. But let's go ahead and get started installing the front ones. So how you get the factory bump stop out is actually really easy, and I'll show you guys here in a minute. But basically all you have to do is you just give this a quarter twist and then take a flathead screwdriver in between the seam and the seat of the bump stop and just kind of pry it down, and it'll pop right out. So you can see where these dark marks are. That's where the actual tabs hold it in place. I thought it was tabbed that way, but it looks like it's like that all the way around. So you don't even really need to do a quarter twist. You can kind of just shove a flathead in there and pry it down. So the first Perry Parts bump stop is in. The way this is designed, and I'll show you here in a second, it's super easy. It's meant to be done with no tools necessary. Don't mind my shock and spring rusting there. But anyways, so basically it's got a lock style nut that comes in through the back side here where this hole is. You can basically just hold it with one finger and turn the actual bump stop itself, and it'll tighten all the way down. Old OEM bump stop, Perry Parts new bump stop. Let's go ahead and put these things on. One rear bump stop on, one more to go. 2 for 2. Let's go test these bad boys out. So for those who are curious, I have about, I'd say right now, 200 pounds over the bed. I have this container inside, which has some items in it, like a propane ammo fire pit and a flat pack griddle. The bars are about 40 pounds. The 10 is 145 pounds. No bed stiffeners on this right now, but I have the Perry Parts bump stops in the rear and out of leaf, so that's going to help. And then obviously I have Perry Parts bump stops in the front. The truck is sitting on iBox Pro Truck kit, which is set at 2.7, and I did not upgrade the diesel springs, 2 diesel springs I should say, for the added additional weight of the front bumper and winch. So we're going to see how this thing handles with the Perry Parts bump stops and how it's set up currently. So they've been in, they've been tested, they've been through mud, over rocks, jumped, not very high, not yet, but jumped nonetheless. I'm going to go ahead and give you my final thoughts on these Perry Parts bump stops. Overall, I'm very impressed with these Perry Parts bump stops. As you can see, this one here on the rear, it handled the over 200 pounds in the bed no problem when I jumped it, even again if it was only a little jump. Patrick actually joined one of the forums, which Patrick, shout out to you. He is the owner of Perry Parts. but he's very forthright and forthcoming with how it's made. Now you could go out and get a set of Timberlands or active off-road bump stops, sure. But when the quality is this good for the price that you're going to be paying, why would you?